another thing I want to talk about is their anti-laser game against Falco.
Okay.
I feel like for me personally, I've gone away with a lot of like subpar anti-laser stuff that works on literally everyone
Yeah.
except for one person. You know
Right.
that
Yeah.
that one certain person, like just doesn't really fall for it, and
Hmm.
like somehow it feels like he's the one with the frame advantage because I've been using subpar anti-laser options, like take laser jab or side B. It would work fine against everyone except
So
for that
you
one.
stay grounded at your take laser stuff. Like,
Yes,
yeah.
and I feel like if I'm not, especially if I'm not tipper distance with take laser jab or side B, it actually just feels like
Does he
I'm
CC it
fighting.
close in and
No, no, it's not. He doesn't even CC it. He just like takes it in the air and then somehow like acts first and like
yeah,
just like rams at me shine, and
yeah.
I'm like, oh, um, that would literally work against anyone else pretty much, and
Hmm.
not him. And it got me to reevaluate some things. And I always notice that we like fundamentally do take lasers a little differently, and
Hmm.
also like I guess like I'm not really sure like how I could take space effectively with parashield. Like I'm like I don't know if like power like especially dash back parashield. That's the part where I'm the most confused if I should like dash back wave dash down more often rather than wave dash in. Uh,
It depends on the space between you two. So let me go through my thought process, I guess.
I do have a VOD by the way.
Oh
Of
yeah, I saw
like
you linked it in the Discord.
yeah of
Yeah.
this occurring quite often, where
Hmm.
like Lego would like usually start off the like each game as like doing a laser and an approaching laser, and because of my subpar take laser game,
Hmm.
like I guess I don't do take laser jab at side B anymore because like it just doesn't work on him,
Doesn't work.
and
Yeah.
like I tried different things and then like usually they don't pan out, and I guess like what is some of your most immediate feedback on like anti laser game and like how your like what works, what tends to not work,
Yeah.
and that works against like most Falcons, especially the one that I'm talking about.
Yeah. So I'm gonna speak about this primarily from just me versus Mango. Because if you have it down like this for this level, then it just won't matter when you play everyone else.
Right.
Um, but your end goal by having an anti-laser game is to be able to nair with more certainty of accuracy. Or I mean, nair is my move of choice against Falco
Mm-hmm.
as a zoning tool. So
Mm-hmm.
it's to be able to hit that with more consistency, and also get more dashback grabs by making him basically a subpar version of Fox.
Yes.
Um, so I do that with either dashback power shield, crouch power shield, or take laser fair. Um, so when I'm basically like power shielding a bunch of lasers at like a far distance, it's not really the power shield itself that's doing a bunch of work. It's basically like how is this going to shift the way he plays? Um, like eventually, if he's doing a good job, he's like getting more close in and is going to be able to like hop over my power shields. Um, if the space is right. So it's hard to talk about this without having a video example.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but you want to be able to like get a sense of when he wants to stop lasering. Like if you feel like you've power shielded long enough and basically start zoning after that or going for a dashback grab after that. Um, I'd say take laser fair is particularly stronger on stages like FD and Stadium. Um, I guess just longer stages.
Why is that?
I think so. If you watch me do it, it's primarily from when I have center, and I think
Mm-hmm.
it's just easier for Marth to have center stage control on those particular stages instead of
Right.
Yoshi's or Fod. Um, Now it's important to realize that you shouldn't always take laser fair. Like if
Of
there's
course. Of course.
no what's that?
Of course, of course.
Yeah, if there's like no realm of it hitting and like he's not in that range, you're
Hmm.
not gonna want to do it. But his goal is basically like actually want to find the exact clip to talk about.
I guess like while you find that clip, the scenario I find myself most struggling with is when I take a laser or like I didn't parachute the first laser and then he goes in with a second laser. That's like the scenario I struggle with the most. Is like
I see.
after being like at a slight frame disadvantage.
And you feel like you're not getting like the perfect dash out of it.
Hmm. I guess I could use some expansion of what you mean by that.
So basically, like, so if you're an Uncle Punch and like, so like when you take the laser, like, do you feel like you're getting the immediate movement out of it,
Yeah,
or do you
I
feel like you
could.
get? Okay.
I just
Um,
don't know where I'm supposed to position myself a lot of times, like after
it
getting hit by a laser.
it depends on what you think he's gonna do. So if he's more prone to go for like an overshoot nair in that situation, you might want to dash through him because you can go under.
Yeah.
If he's gonna down air, you might want to dash back.
Hmm.
It also depends on where you are on the stage. Like if you're in the corner, then most certainly you want to dash forward. Um, and then if you have center, you might have more room to dash back. So there are a lot of different variables.
Right. I guess like I struggle most dealing with laser to a laser because like to like a lot of other Falcos, like I could just take laser jab to stuff their second laser because they're not because even if it's not a tipper jab, they either like buffer for like they like do the immediate jab for some reason, which like I'm happy to CC grab that, or like they just buffer a shield, which that gives me an advantage. But then with Mango, he like acts immediately and like walk shines during like my lag, so it's
Right.
like still an advantage position for him, which I don't know what to do against that.
Yeah. How fast do you feel like you are with your power shields? Like when you mentioned the double laser thing, I feel like I can hit that like if you watch me play him, I
Mm-hmm.
can hit two of them like out of my
Yeah,
movement. So like
I feel like I have the ability to do that.
okay, so that's important to realize. Another thing that I wanted to mention was threatening take laser fair and power shield at the same time. Um, so what I mean by that is if you and you can threaten there at the same time basically with this. So crouch power shield I think is like really easy, obviously,
Mm-hmm.
but it's also super telegraphed.
Yeah.
So when you're crouch power shielding, you basically know that he's gonna want to come in with a late aerial, right?
Yes.
So what I'll do is I'll do that crouch to like kind of signal it. Um, if he lasers, I can either decide to crouch power shield it or jump, take laser, and see what he does next. Or if he decides to come in with an aerial, um, and this nair kind of covers both the take laser principle and just a regular nair at the same time because you can obviously take laser fair out of the nair, right?
I see. I see.
So as he's coming in, you go for a preemptive nair out of that crouch, and this is something that it works so well. Um,
Wait, so are you saying to crouch cancel the first laser and then there, or am
no,
I?
not crouch cancel. So you're basically you're crouching and you're checking for either does he laser or does he come in with a late aerial,
I see, I
basically.
see.
Yeah, and if he does laser, then maybe I will power shield it, or the game isn't showing on the screen if you're playing. No, I'm not playing yet. I just wanted to show a quick example.
Out of curiosity, do you read the laser or do you react to the laser?
I read the laser.
Okay.
Yeah. I think I'm actually, yeah, I'm positive. Um, sources. I wanted to show this match in particular has a lot of good anti-laser stuff and also good counterplay from him. So that was another example, I think, of because I was cornered. I think I tried to dash through here, or I think I went under his net, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Uh,
I saw the concept.
yeah. So that's exactly what I was talking about in that situation, which I think is really important versus Falco, Fox, and Falcon.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Quick question: do you think he should go out there when he upbeats like that? Because like he's not a knockdown percent, so it's like a really tough decision for me to
yeah, I think so. I think ideally you do
like you go out there with a fair.
with a fair. Yeah. Yeah, I had time for sure. Eh. So the nice thing about take laser fair
Hmm.
is that you can see I go for it here. Even if he tries to whiff punish this fair or something, I can still up
Yeah,
tilt or do something else. So that's another important thing to keep in mind.
seems
Um,
pretty strong.
it's really good, yeah. And yeah, that's like the whole stock off that, which
God
is
damn.
crazy. Yeah. Okay. This was something that I was messing with, is like
Yeah.
I'm usually not a proponent of like coming immediately in after power shielding and fighting, but I remember at this time I was messing with like sword dance out of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, he
It's the
tried to do
Roy.
that. Yeah, this is exactly what you're talking about, is that walk shine.
Yes, this
And
happens to me all the time.
he did CC, right?
No, he was hit out of it in the air, I believe. Oh no, he did CC. Never mind.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure he's CCing
Yeah,
for most of those.
maybe.
So he's got me cornered there. That's good. This is a side note against Falco. Anyone in particular, I always am a proponent of empty movement out of platforms instead of like coming down with a fair. You can see what he's expecting. But
Hmm.
I did it the wrong way, unfortunately. But that's like a really good escape. Have we talked about Falco corner escapes at all?
I don't think so. I mean, but like, what's very common is that what makes it easy for me to corner Falco is if they buffer shield, then I feel like I could just bully them forever. But they don't. They like they mix it between approaching dare, laser, and full hop. I guess it's a little harder.
I'm talking about when you're cornered.
Oh, when I'm cornered,
Yeah.
what I see you do is that it's either you buffer light shield, you full hop, or you cross up.
Yep. So I think running through is great. What we saw earlier. I think using the side plat, which is what I tried before, and then the empty land is fine.
Yeah,
Full hopping can be okay, but it's kind of risky.
yeah.
And then an occasional roll here and there.
Hmm.
But those are your like few options instead of just like doing the same nair here in the corner, which I still fall in the habit of doing.
Yeah, it's so good
And
though.
you can see earlier, I think, like Mango is not going to fall for it, and I think that's a perfect example. I think I was trying that thing I was mentioning to you about crouching and like, but there's no point in doing it in the corner.
Yeah.
And he was reading me basically jump naring.
Hmm.
Um, so that was good by him. And then, yep, tried to like that's too much
Yeah.
corner play by me.
Also, good plays on Mango.
Yeah, super good. Okay, let's see how this happened.
Also, when do you find it good to like shield the laser waveland fair? Like I see you do that quite a bit, and I seems
Um,
good and also not
like
good at the same time.
right here,
Yeah.
it's not good. This is a really bad habit by me against everyone but Hungrybox because it works versus Puff a lot.
Hmm.
Um, or maybe just Hungrybox. But Mango, if Mango's playing anywhere near decent, he's not gonna get hit by this.
Yeah,
Like this is basically like me puff pounding. The
I
same kind of
see.
motion too, right?
Yeah, he's very clearly out of range. I just wonder like why you do it sometimes.
I think it's if I feel unconfident in like so I missed that power shield, right?
Yeah.
So I think it's because I felt unconfident and I'm like I
Mm.
need a second.
So
But it would have
that's
been
your plan
better.
B.
Yeah, it would have been better if I went to the platform and did a drop through or
Hmm.
like a waveland off, waveland back or forward. Any other mix up instead of that fair
Yeah.
to
Okay,
bloom.
that makes sense.
Um, but you can see here I lifted off with my nair. Like this is why I love nair in the
Yeah.
matchup.
Can you go back? I want to see that again.
Yeah. So plan B, missed this dash back power shield, get some space, tried to hit him
Oh,
with
that is
nair.
so good.
Yeah, and I'm like awesome. And look how far he is.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. And that's my whole open up.
That's so good.
That there. Okay, he gets hit by it
So
again.
yeah, this is like a scenario that I very often struggle with, like those two lasers, and then you
Yeah,
prepared a
I
jump
jump in.
after the first laser.
Yep.
You might be onto something.
Now, if I remember correctly, this is like really good adaptation by him. So he's gotten take laser fared.
Yeah, and then he could start to whiff punish, but then like
Yeah.
he's waiting.
Yeah, look at the so now he's waiting out the take laser fair. He got hit by it, he's like, all right, screw this. Look at the dashbacks out of each laser
Mm-hmm.
until I'm completely pinned.
Mm-hmm.
And I've gone for this stupid take laser fair every time. Like with no like there's no
Yeah,
way these are hitting.
yeah. Like
So this
it's
is the
just
best out of
like
it.
it's good adaptation for him, but at the same time, that means that you could start to gain control, like even because like that naturally like makes this laser game weaker.
It does. Yeah. These like little uh breaks from the
Mm-hmm.
lasers, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So that was good by him. I get the oh that was how did I even
Yes, caught him with his pants down.
oh yeah.
He like somehow buffered a double jump.
I'm always looking out for Mango to full hop around here too.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. Um okay, this is exactly what I was talking about. And this was way better than doing a shitty fair. So that was plan A and plan B coming together. So I see him hop over the dashback power shield, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, shit, he's coming. Use the platform. He expects a shield drop back air or something or down air,
Mm-hmm.
and then empty movement instead.
Yeah, that's
And
excellent
then
plays.
I think he survives this one. Yeah.
Love hitting side
But
beats
again,
like
right?
that. Yep. Yeah.
And then he kills me.
Oops.
Yeah. But you can see there's like I think that plan A, plan B thing is good.
I see great
Um,
ideas here.
but also I feel like I never see you take laser fair with the same like I think I know you obviously know how to do it because it's easy,
Yeah, I've
but
done it before. It's just that like it's not like my
situationally.
go-to.
Yeah. I think just spamming it while you have the like
Right,
when you're on the ground.
and then like when they start to wait, like with their laser, like I could probably like dash dance out of it.
Yeah, definitely. That's what I should have done.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Trying to see if there are other good situations from this match. But already it's like we've seen a lot of examples. Again,
excellent. A
good
little
by
slow
him
at that
there.
take laser fair.
Yeah, it was a little slow. I should go out there, but that worked.
Yeah, it was close enough.
This was really good laser
Yeah,
timing by him.
yeah, that was just
So,
excellent play.
like right as I'm
Oh,
about yeah, that's actually insane.
like you can't be
Because
mad about that.
no, if he was any earlier with that laser, I'm take laser fairing him. That's actually so good.
Yeah, that's just like godlike play from him.
Yeah. Again, this is what I mentioned. This is why fighting here is so bad.
Mm-hmm.
The terrible nair. For him, his perspective, he has no reason not to overshoot here. He's at
Yeah,
early percent. He has his back facing center stage. So at worst case, he trades, which he does.
yeah.
Yeah, that's really good. The easy edge guard. Never mind.
It's impossible to edge guard Marth in tournament.
You see that again too. It's like
Yeah,
this was all really bad by me. And he was so confident that I was jumping that he did that like too sane to puff F smash.
yeah. I guess like fallout fair. I guess in place.
Honestly, I could have probably gotten away with he got by so many of the platform stuff, like empty lands in this situation.
Mm-hmm.
I think I could have run through a lot. Like I definitely had windows like right here,
Yeah,
but I like held my ground here like it was center stage, even though I'm so like pinned. That's a really important concept against Mango.
yeah. That's a very good ground game.
Pole hopping around. So I'm starting to feel a little. So you see, I'm getting like a little like flustered here because I'm missing my stuff.
Yeah. Ooh, could have gone a grab.
Yeah. that the fair ended up working there. Maybe he's like a little nervous his last stock, or he got
Yeah,
stuck in his
yeah.
movement. Yeah, really good by him. Oh yeah.
Uh, 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 uh. Dude, your face. You're like, what the
I was just
fuck?
discussing with myself, and then I do the. I'm like, oh, and then I'm like, okay, and then I do the melee that right after. My yogurt bowls here. I want to grab that real quick, but
Alright, alright,
I'll be right back.
alright.
But does some of that help?
No, yeah, no, yeah. I got a lot of good information from that.
Okay. I feel like
Guess I could have gone a Nair out.
yeah, I think so.
Oh, also one more thing as well is that I think I like just get auto checked by a lot of like Mango's vertical play. Like I feel like I get hit by way too many bears for free. Uh,
Like when
like
he's sharking you?
no, when he's like on the side platform or the top platform, I just feel like I get like hit by a lot of those for free rather than like
Mm.
it being played out like an interaction. I just get chump checked in a way, and I'm like, oh, why do I get hit by those all the time?
Well, so wait, when he's descending from the platform, you mean?
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah, I think those are generally pretty bad aerials. Unless it's better when he's doing like the drop through laser
yeah.
from the top plat. I think it's a better mix up, or just empty movement, because those aerials are really easy. Like it's basically when I do that like waveland fair off the platform.
Mm-hmm.
So it's if you're ready for it and it's in your mind, like
Yeah.
don't get.
I guess like for some reason I don't expect it, but
Yeah,
I
the
should
thing you
at this
really have to
point.
be worried about is if you're super ready for that. So this is like the classic scrub Marth thing is like spaces will like drop through the platform, then jump back up, and then bait the grab, right?
Hmm.
Mega doesn't really do that. I think he usually just comes down with either laser or aerial. His aerials are less shitty, I think,
Yeah.
than when most people do them.
Surprise.
Am I saying drop through lasers the Bobby big balls? What?
Huh?
If anything, the Bobby is doing the aerial, I think, where he does like a bunch of platform movement and then comes down with like a waveland bear. Um, but yeah, okay. This full hop fair. What do you think you were looking for?
uh,
Oh, that was kind of like close.
I think it's just something that I just did, just
Okay.
cause.
I feel like just jumping through with nothing and
Yeah.
then
It's
getting
also at
counter would be
zero.
kind of
I
good.
should have realized
It's a
that.
zero, yeah. Okay, really good nair from center.
I was looking for a
Were you
tech
trying
roller.
the Plan B tech chase?
Yeah. I was doing the Falcon tech chase.
Yeah, okay. Gotcha.
Oops.
Yeah. Okay, so this would have been it worked out here. Oh, interesting. Never mind. My plan went to work here because I was saying this would have been a good time to do the empty movement, like the shield drop tomahawk, but he ends up hitting right here,
Yeah, I
and I'm
mean,
shocked. Yeah.
yeah, it's also I feel like in tournament there people are way more likely to shield.
Hmm. You know.
So it's kind of like anything goes here.
Hmm. I don't mind this nair even though it was approaching because he was starting up a laser.
Yeah.
I think this is the one matchup where like you can really get away with that
Hmm.
tremendously. So that was good. Yeah, and you go out there. That was good.
It's like I like that's like a half read for me.
That back air.
Yeah. Like, is that something I should be doing on reaction instead?
Um,
It's a half read because I like shore hop off slightly and then confirm he's up B and then I bear. But if he side B there, it would have failed.
yeah, the bad thing is, I mean, I think this should have just been a fair. There was no reason to really have your back turn
I like
because,
bear more a lot in this situation,
but I'm
but
saying if he's side B,
yeah, yeah,
you're way less likely to get that side B. But bear, I guess it being a half read makes it more likely that like that's a nice hitbox for that.
right.
It's really nice.
So what I'm really asking here is like is it possible to cover 100% options there?
Right there, yeah. With fair.
So do you react to the side BQ?
I've been really bad about it recently.
Yeah,
So
it's so hard, especially online.
yeah, that's the one thing I will say about online that I noticed when I play at Summit is like I was getting way more just like stand and place fairs on those side Bs. It's just easier for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Why am I watching this video in 360p?
Because it is 360p.
Yeah. So
Deal with 2010 melee for a moment, all right?
yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Just ripped it from my stream, all right?
Let's see. So I like that. I like what you're doing right now. Yeah, this is really good. Like he's on the platforms, you're taking center, you're not overcommitting. These nair, like that bear was fine. You got back to the ground immediately, and that nair in the center is so good. And to catch platform movement, like we've talked about before. Well, I like this jab though.
I don't know
I,
how I spazzed
if you,
out though.
yeah, if you're gonna jab, definitely do it in place and not as a wave. This is like possibly the worst thing you could do with jab is wave dash forward with it.
Yeah, because it
Because
does feel like now I don't know who as is at an advantage, and that's a pretty bad thing from like my
it's
very
definitely
clear
him.
advantage.
If he holds down here, or
Yeah,
like even here, he could have gotten a run. He was trying. He messed up really
yeah,
bad. But yeah, there's no like we talked about way dash down tilt being kind of bad sometimes for
mm-hmm.
the same reason.
Yeah,
Jab is like that, but 10 times worse
yeah.
if you move forward with it. Oh, you should have had that. I think you just messed up a little.
Yeah, I'm trying. I like shield poking the head.
Yeah, I call that the haircut. Okay. Mm, okay, I don't mind that. What do you were you trying to fair out or?
I think he just ended up poking me because my light shield is pretty small. Oh yeah, I did fair.
Yeah, okay.
Or jump.
Nice.
That was a weird scrap. Yeah, it's
No,
that
yeah.
fucking bear.
Yeah, it's do you feel like it's in your brain to be ready for that? Like
Kinda yes, kinda no.
like when you're playing versus Puff, right? You're thinking like, okay, like get ready for that pound. Like if they're on platforms, I'm thinking like, what's the longest start range here? And
Yeah,
just try to get
I
that
guess I
pound.
should. I guess like subconsciously I think I do, but consciously not really. So
Yeah.
just telling myself like this is very likely what they're gonna do. You know?
Yeah, I mean it's not even that conscious for me anymore, but it used to be. Like I used to get hit by that all the time,
Mm-hmm.
and so I was like, I got really good at dash back grabbing it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, I should
Okay,
have
corner
died.
situation.
I should have died for that. He says he Mega says he never hits you with that anymore, or like he hits you with it, but you don't DI in anymore.
Yeah. Um, let's see what you did out. If it's a jump, that's bad.
Uh,
Okay.
uh, 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 uh. Okay.
Well, okay. The point is, you're not really using like valid corner escapes. Like holding shield there, holding light shield's okay if you get caught to the ledge, but it looks like
I just hard
you're light
shielded.
shielding, then you let go, and then you regular shielded.
Yeah.
So honestly, holding light shield there would have been great because then you would have
Mm-hmm.
been pushed to the ledge, at
Yeah.
least. But also we can think about the other corner escapes. Like we see that he nared here, so if we have that info, like he's been going for this, like it would have been hard to dash under that from where he started the nair. Um, it's definitely harder on Yoshi's in general. Even rolling through would have been okay. And we haven't seen you really. You tried full hop at the beginning with that full hop fair, remember?
Yeah.
Um, but you can represent that in easier ways, I think. Okay.
Ow.
Wow. So yeah, I mean, he just got you. Nice. So that should be it. Okay. Let's see where this laser hit in your nair. Pretty low.
Yeah, I it felt weird for me to get out a fair, so that's why I buffered the light shield instead.
I think you need to start your nairs a little bit. So the way I go for my nairs is basically right in between the spot where I think it might hit and where he might start his laser. So like,
Hmm.
does that make sense?
Yeah,
I,
so like
it,
you're covering two potential hits, like either like is laser in place or is potential approach.
yeah. So if I do decide to nair, I want to make sure it's when he lasers. I want to make sure that nair is out right as he's about to laser, so it's high enough.
I see, I see.
Um, and you can see you waited like a beat here. Like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yes.
So that's something really important to consider when you go for Nair in this matchup. And
Mm-hmm.
I think you'll find a lot more success with Take Laser Fair. Because that was the perfect range. Like,
Yes.
if you, yeah, you're getting fair here for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's just something I'm not saying like, obviously there's like we saw in the previous video, like Mango has like really good counterplay against Take Laser Fair, but it's still definitely something you need to represent,
Yeah.
like, as a threat.
Yeah. Mango
Um,
is very good, but get my basics down.
yeah, again, right? It's that same beat that you went for it.
Yeah, I guess there's no point going for that in there. At least like there is a point, but like not too often. Like I can't do it as lazily versus Mango.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
And I mean, oh, that
But
got you beaten up
but
like every time.
and I made a really good play by surviving.
Yeah. So you outwit, outlast, survive there.
Then it's probably gonna fuck me up here.
Yeah, I think that was secretly a bad double jump. He's usually really good about hitting this.
Yeah.
But you got your conversion off of it. So yeah, I don't really like this. Is
Yeah.
like this kind of grounded and like it's just like this F smash is
Yeah,
just
it,
like
it,
please.
it just doesn't work.
That's a Falco scrub killer.
Yeah.
Like
I'm telling you,
Falco.
this works against every other Falco except for one in particular.
When I played Bobby Big Balls in reverse mains, he would always do that F smash out of Take.
Oh, that's those are some anger S smashes.
Mhm.
But yeah, like I've been like feeling just for a while that like doing grounded take laser options is kind of sucks. Like it does have its time and place. I still do think it's very strong, but only in certain
Mhm.
spots. And if it, especially if it doesn't tipper, it's like I should be considering take laser in airfare more often.
Yeah, way more airborne. The funny
Yeah.
thing is, once I start representing those ground-based take laser stuff against Mango, after I've done the air taker, it's way more strong.
Yeah. Yeah, because then like they're more likely to space around. Like
Yep.
when Mego was like dash dancing right outside your take laser in the air fair range, that would like make take laser jab really strong.
Jab, really good. Yeah. And it's not super committal or anything, especially because of the space he's taking.
Yeah, yeah, makes perfect sense.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh my god,
Yeah, same
dude.
thing, right? You chased him, and then here you have, yeah, there's just no reason to get hit by that for sure. Oh,
Oh my, that was just bad spacing by me. Like I should have gone this.
yeah, I need to try that.
It's so good.
I
Like
saw it versus Ginger.
it's
That was crazy.
a Falcon Tech chase.
Is he just gonna go for it? Oh,
Oh, that one doesn't
yeah.
count. So like you can watch one more if you want, but I feel like we got like a lot
We
of the
got a
big
lot out.
crux. And then yeah, I
I
tried
think
the Zain fair.
so. You missed your crouch parish. Wait, were you? So do you have your spring removed?
Yes, I don't know why I didn't hit. I have the setup.
Your light shield came out.
Oh maybe I
Was
didn't
it one
completely
trick?
trigger trick it. Uh, well yeah
Interesting.
because like I do have the trigger. It's just I mean there's like that one small millimeter of space. So
Mhm.
whoops.
Okay.
I guess I didn't trick or trick it. I maybe I forgot or I didn't do it properly.
You know how to do it with net play, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. These all these center stage nairs are super good. Perfect. I think that roll is fine sometimes.
Yeah.
Like you had one your first instinct in this corner was really bad. It was wave dash out grab, which was really that'll like never work. But this
Well, it
roll's
will
pretty
never
good.
work on manga.
Yeah. Is that from the top plat? Kinda. Hey, same kind of. Yeah. I can't believe that. I thought that back grab was bad, but it worked.
Yeah, I think it's pretty bad.
Hmm. That was all from trying to do the jab too.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That like, I think my grounded take laser option sucks.
Yeah. Hmm.
I tried going out there. It was
That was
really
good.
late,
But
but it's practice.
yeah, I'm glad you went because it was really late and it still almost worked.
Yeah.
Let's see when you start your nair here. Hmm. Yeah, really look at where you're nairing and like
Mm.
the timings at which you're going from the nair relative to when he starts his laser.
Yeah,
I think that's
that makes a lot of sense. And
I
then
think that's the key.
if I don't feel like I could cover a lot of options or I don't have a hard read, then I should do like grounded, grounded, and then take laser and airfare.
Hmm. Okay, so you're starting to roll a lot now, and I think he's gonna catch on to it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was like
uh,
almost immediately.
uh, uh,
That was really good by him. So he's pinned like getting pinned to the corner so frequent. This is exactly what Falco wants. It's like this scenario right here. Because
Dude,
it's a myth.
that dare is so incredibly good
Yeah,
because
that
it
was really
covered
good.
both. Because I knew he wanted to look my roll in,
Roll.
so
Yeah,
I made a
covered the wave
play
dash too.
and it didn't work. But anyways, what were you gonna say?
Um, yeah, it's kind of a myth that Marth is like super dangerous in the corner. Like he is dangerous in the corner, don't get me wrong.
Yes.
But like it's still spacey advantage. Like this is
How
exactly what Spacey
yeah,
wants.
how I like seeing it is that like while Mark is dangerous at the corner, he still sucks at the corner.
Yeah, yeah. Yep, another grounded option. But you might have been able to get fair. That was pretty close though. I
Yeah,
don't know.
just
Again, are you? I can't tell if you're late there.
yeah, that one's like very questionable. Like it's
Yeah.
like it's ambiguous there.
Yeah.
Because like remember like fair comes out from the top, so even if I did get it out first frame possible, it might still lose.
That's true.
So I don't know. Still, good play from Mango. Really good.
Yeah, this is actually a crazy game by him.
Trying to prepare for both of his species, right?
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, that's that bad instinct too. It's like this grab here.
Come on, just run into my falling arms.
But you can see your success rate of nairs in center stage.
But yeah, no, those nairs, like that nair, I didn't realize this consciously, but subconsciously, I did that nair at that spacing that you suggest to cover both his in place and his approaching.
Yeah.
So that's something for me to keep in mind.
Nice.
Man, bad
Honestly, if you
ideas.
had dared here,
I
no,
don't think
never
it would
mind,
have
he dared
killed.
in. Yeah, yeah, he used to like DI super hard out.
Yeah.
So I would like dare him like in this range and he'd go like diagonal because
Yeah.
his DI for the next fair was so good.
I remember seeing like a PPU clip where he dared him from the top platform and somehow Mango died.
Yeah. He
That
got away
one's
with this here.
that one's fine because he's at 100.
Yeah,
Although
fair,
maybe I
fair.
should have done like 2 hits of side B.
Yeah. Yeah,
Dude.
it's definitely the number one thing to be worked on.
You think maybe like also the height of my nair might be the problem? Because I do notice I'm ending it like whenever I do get out a potential fair, like my nair is very close to the ground. Do you think that's relevant?
That might be the case. Yeah. Yeah, you should look into it.
Yeah, maybe I shouldn't immediately fastball it.
Ooh, could you
Ow.
have slid off here?
Yes, yes, I definitely could. It's a fifty
Yeah.
fifty.
Yeah. Mm,
Ow.
nice. That's pretty rare by Mango. Ooh.
That one I love doing at that percent. I can't believe I didn't get that.
Oh, that was close. All right, what was this back air from?
Side platform, or yeah, kind of side platform.
Ooh,
Can't believe you went for that.
corner. Let's see how you try to get out. Okay. I never get fair from ledge on Mango.
Uh,
I
we're
guess it's the times that I'm going for because there are
yeah.
times when he
There's
S smashes my regular getup, like he tried here on you.
I guess I could detail to it. Like I guess I could detail what makes it successful fair from ledge later. Because I still get hit by him every now and then, but I do like because you do fair from ledge in the Marth a lot.
Yeah.
And the reason why you go for that is like what we could talk about this later. Let's round out this game, and then I could talk a little.
Okay.
I meant to. I think I meant to down throw, and then somehow my C stick disagreed.
Oh.
Ah,
Yeah, not a big fan of this nair, but it worked.
I'm a big fan of nairs at work.
Yeah. The thing is, because he's at such high percent, it doesn't have that same principle we were talking about earlier, where even though his back is the center, like it just doesn't matter. Ooh, nice. Oh,
Ow.
wow.
I wanted to give him another chance.
That hit.
Every now and then,
Oh.
I get really surprised whenever he hits counters like that because he's normally really good about not.
Waiting it out.
Yeah,
How did that ask, man? Did you jump?
probably. Yeah,
Yep.
I
Corner
don't.
jump.
What the fuck was that up there? Anyways,
Okay. Well, we got some good information out of
yeah.
that.
So basically, the main themes are get better at nairing, get better at taking the laser fair,
Mm-hmm.
be a little bit more like I guess randomized about my corner escapes rather than
Yep,
like
we went through the options.
yeah, and uh
I think your
cover
power shields
like
could be
be
a lot more consistent too.
yeah, more consistent power shields, which
Uh,
is
and
uh
then specifically with the Nair timings, like just look at we mentioned like the heights and also where you're starting it relative to his laser. That's really important. Um, then the platform
yeah,
aerials,
they
just like
just like consciously be like he will probably do this and I should pivot grab this.
yep, exactly.
Yeah. That makes sense. Uh yeah, any other conclusions? I think those are like the main conclusions I could draw from that.
Yeah, I think we're good.
Yeah, all
Hopefully
right.
that helped chat some too. I don't know how
Yeah,
many people
you
are in
know,
here, but
a little
yeah,
couple hundreds of people.
nice.